It's now my great pleasure to introduce our student commencement speakers today. We received 8 excellent nominations for our 2004 student speakers. All of them were excellent scholars, many in fact honored today for their contributions and achievements. They're all active in research and service, I'm proud to say, dedicated to making the world a better place, and brave enough to put themselves up here to be our commencement speakers. Out of this impressive field, a committee of 6 faculty, staff, and graduate students had the very difficult task of selecting 2 to speak at graduation. Both of our speakers today, I believe, share a quality I'm going to call heartfeltness. They have a compassionate intelligence, coupled with a sense of humor, they're laughing now, optimism, or perhaps a sense of irony that informs what they have to say. I'm looking forward to their talks very much. Our first speaker is Ryan Alexander Buckley, and I'm going to say a few words about Ryan. Ryan's an environmental sciences major. He's a terrific student with a very high GPA, but he's also exemplary of the cross-disciplinary abilities and at the same time intellectual rigor of the graduates we need to approach today's complex, multifaceted environmental problems. His transcript includes classes in lyric poetry and Latin, as well as environmental economics, wildlife ecology, bioresource modeling, and of course a healthy dose of chemistry and math. We like to see those healthy doses here. Ryan's gone beyond coursework, however, in his commitment to the environment, organizing Earth Week and similar events for the campus recycling office. As he states, he's lived, breathed, and studied all things environmental while a student here. Ryan created the Chancellor's Advisory Committee on Sustainability and is leading an effort to establish a Green Development Fund and an Environmental Alumni Fund and the first batch of sustainability awards to thank campus entities for their good work. Among his many other activities, Ryan gives presentations on environmental careers to classes and high schools throughout the Bay Area. Well, he's an exceptional student, it's true, but I also hope he's kind of typical of our CNR graduates, someone who uses their education to the benefit of others and to the community. Congratulations, Ryan.
I don't like all the talk these days about ending. My 4 years at Cal ending, millions of years of species evolution in the rainforest ending, thousands of lives in Iraq ending. These aren't happy thoughts. That's why I'm relieved to know that the ceremony today is about something far more brilliant, hopeful, and uplifting. This commencement is about beginning. A commencement is, after all, a beginning, not an end. We gather here together as the class of 2004 College of Natural Resources graduates to celebrate our present achievements and our future aspirations. We are gathered here with twinkling eyes, looking forward, hoping that as we move on to greener pastures, these pastures will be filled with fuel cells and hybrid cars, tree sits and banner drops, William Cronin's and John Muir's, these kinds of greener. We hope that an ideal path extends from this brilliant beginning. It's important to recognize, though, that an ideal is not an end itself, but a means to an end. In the words of Aldo Leopold, we shall never achieve harmony with the land any more than we shall achieve absolute justice or liberty for the people. In these higher aspirations, the important thing is not to achieve, but to strive. So let us strive. Let us strive to create a government that recognizes that there is a symbiosis between humanity and nature. We want to live in a society that will capitalize on this association, not undermine it. Let us strive to manage our resources effectively and efficiently. We should not fear the end of the fossil fuel age. Instead, we should promote it. Let us strive to recognize that healthy living systems play an integral role in a functioning economy. Natural capital, the air, water, land, and ecosystems should be on every balance sheet and considered in every transaction. Externalities must become extinct. There is plenty of green to be made by being green. But these ideas will only remain mere ideas unless we produce people who understand them. So let us strive to build an alma mater that embodies these ideals. The environmental emergency, if it may be reduced to a crisis of the mind, can therefore only be remedied by institutions that seek to educate. Institutions like UC Berkeley, colleges like the College of Natural Resources. If you agree with these aspirations, then as graduates of the College of Natural Resources at Cal, we have vital roles to play. In fact, we too are prime natural resources, and we need to preserve each other. Let us do that by creating a stronger alumni network. Dean Paul Ludden already offered the support of the college to create and maintain this network. We need each other to achieve our higher aspirations. The problems that we face require more than singular individuals, but as alumni of UC Berkeley, the greatest university in the world, we can and will begin to create the change we want to see. Change like putting new bike racks in front of Mulford Hall. The plan is ambitious, but the solution is simple. We need to stay in touch. As we begin our ascent into the upper echelons of businesses, government, and academia, we will find that by striving for our own ideals, we help those around us strive as well. Our aspirations do require personal success. We know the strength of symbiosis. We see it in nature, and we learn from it. We will need each other to strive for these ideal institutions and worldviews. A rising tide truly lifts all boats. As we become successful, it will benefit us to know others in distant corners of the world, in different fields and industries, who share the ambition to see a global governance that recognizes the role that our natural environment plays in all facets of life. All of us, striving for higher aspirations, seeking the ideal, together, making the pastures of the world only get greener. Thanks, and go Bears.
Thank you, Ryan. If I heard right, the bike racks are on their way, by the way.
Delighted to have the opportunity to get things going.